Good Thursday morning, y'all. I just got home. Little mini haul. I went to I had to go to Staples for a friend because she doesn't have one near her. So I had to drop something off for her, and Staples is near Michael's, and Michael's has yarn 30% off. So does Hobby Lobby, but I found what I needed. Small little haul. It's all cotton. I got this pink, yellow, orange, green, purple, and blue. So, the goal of this yarn, which I don't know if I'm going to do in this haul video or, separately, but we are going to make some, coasters out of it. I originally had like 2 of this one and 2 of this one in my cart, as well as some variegated yarn. Put those back, walked around the yarn section, and decided just to do one of each. Pick some colors, solid colors, and just make some coasters out of it. I don't know how many of each, but we're going to start with the pinks, then the yellow and the orange, and just do like a rainbow of them. So while I watch TV, so I'm guessing I'm going to get at least 1 or 2 coasters out of each color, and I will either sell them in person or put them on my Temu shop, or both. I don't know. But this is my first of probably many cotton yarn stock ups. And I am, once I probably either, once I get some more money, I am going to go between Michael's, Walmart, and Hobby Lobby and get some more cotton yarn, because I mostly have acrylic yarn. So, and I would like to also work with some cotton yarn as well. Cotton yarn is good for like spring and summer, for like tops and stuff like that, bucket hats, market bags. This yarn in particular is a little bit stiffer, so it is good for the coasters, and it's actually recommended to use cotton. This is 100% cotton. It is labeled differently, but this is the Lily Sugar and Cream type yarn brand. Walmart has the Peaches and Cream yarn. Some of it is softer. I do have 4 of this from Walmart. This one is the Peaches and Cream stripey. It is soft. It is lavender meadow. I do plan on making a shirt out of this, a top. Hobby Lobby, I know they have the I Love This Cotton, which is really soft, and they have, I don't know what was happening with my phone. I know Loops and Thread, they have more cotton yarn, like different cotton yarns. Hobby Lobby, I know they have the Crafter's Secret cotton yarn. Yarn at Hobby Lobby is also 30% off, but since I got these colors, I decided to not go to Hobby Lobby. Michael's and Staples is close by each other, so you know. But anyways, I am going to go make myself a latte and get started with the first we're going to do pinks and then we're going to do yellow and orange. Get as many done as we can. So, yay. Yeah. But anyways, okay, y'all, happy Friday. It is quiet at my house. It is just currently me and the kitten. The blood drive starts in about 5 minutes, and I can get a $60 gift card. But I wanted to update y'all on the rainbow color um cotton uh coasters. Okay, so I started on the second color. I can get 3 coasters made, okay, per skein. One skein. This is the size of one skein. It is 125 yards, or 120 yards, 2.5 ounces, 109 meters, 70.9 grams. And I could get 3 coasters, plus a little bit of a scrap. I don't have an idea on what I want to do with the scrap yet. But I started on the light pink, so we have 4 coasters right now. So I could get 3 coasters per skein of cotton yarn. With some scraps left over. I know people like Passionate Kelsey or Anastasia with RJ Crochet. Um, they do scrap yarn stuff. Like RJ Crochet has a whole series where she does scrap yarn Saturdays, and she does have um, cotton yarn. She would consider this. Um, she considers anything 30% or less of the original skein to be scrapyard, and this is definitely 30% or less. Um, I thought about like um using the scraps. Here's a couple ideas. I could use the scraps for like I can combine them all into however many scrubbies I can, like start it with this color, then go to the next color, and then go to the next color, and then the next color, to make the multicolored, um, for like a whole separate set. I can make scrubbies, I can make a basket, a scrap yarn basket, I can make a bag out of it, I can do, what else, a bucket hat, out of it, any number of things, but I am going to work through all of the current yarn that I have. I have decided that I am going to do the colors that I am not a huge fan of, so I am going to do this pink, And then I am going to do the banana and the bright orange. I do have my Michaels cart, my online Michaels cart stocked up. And then I'm going to do the greens, the purples, and the blues. In my Michaels cart, I have $58 and some change worth of cotton yarn. It's about 20 something in there. But I am going to do a whole separate video on how many of these. So I have 10 colors, so I should get about 30. And then the scrap yarn might be a whole separate video. I did find, what's it called? A vending show that is on May 16th. So I got almost 2 full months. It is $40 for outside, $45 for outside with electricity, or $65 for inside. And the outside is like a first come first serve type thing. So depending on how much money I bring in between over the next few weeks will determine if I do that vendor show or if I just list these online in the Tidu app. Or I could use the money from the blood drive to do the vendor show, but I am waiting for more information on that particular vendor show. It's less than 2 miles away from my house, and it's from 9 to 2 on May 16th. So I am waiting to hear back from a friend of mine. So right now I'm debating on like if I can actually donate today, either stocking up on more cotton yarn or using that money for a vendor show. But part of me wants to stock up on cotton yarn since it's not something that I get all the time. So I am going to change my clothes. I'm going to head out. Elijah, it's 11 o'clock. Elijah should be home soon. Like within the next half hour to an hour from fishing. Wyatt's at school. So, we're going to go see if we could donate real quick. Unfortunately, I am, Wyatt on one hand did not get to go on his field trip today. So the money that I set aside for his field trip is going to go, towards a new monster truck or two for him. I'll take him to Walmart later. So I don't know. I will let y'all know about the vendor show. So here's what I got for now. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.